Mini twists are hands down the most natural, versatile, and low maintenance protective styles of today. If you've been wanting a protective style that looks natural, blends seamlessly, and gives you versatility, this video is for you. In this video, I'm giving you the ultimate guide on mini twists using bulk hair. You're going to see just how natural this can look. Starting with the packaging, I'm using bulk hair from HOTBRAIDS. They really thought of everything. The box came with hair clips, a brush, a comb, an edge brush, and even a water bottle to keep my hair hydrated during the process. They also included a scarf for styling later, which I definitely will be showing y'all. This texture is a gorgeous 3C to 4A kinky coil. It's super soft and blends beautifully with my texture. One of the most important steps to installing mini twists with bulk hair is choosing the right texture for your natural hair type. For example, a tighter 4C coil will give you super full fluffy twists that look just like your natural hair blown out. A looser 3B or 3C texture will give you a sleeker, more elongated twist. And that is the beauty of using bulk hair. Before installing, you always want to prep your bulk hair. I use a braiding rack and start by gently separating and pre-stretching the strands so that they're easier to work with. My hair was already pre-parted, which definitely saved me some time, even though it wasn't exactly how I wanted it. If you want your mini twist to look fuller, you have to make smaller parts. Consistent, clean sectioning is the foundation for twists that last and look professional. Moving into the installation process, for the finer, shorter sections in the back of my head, I crocheted the hair in just to make the blending a little bit easier. As I move forward, I switched to the braid and twist method. I have a more detailed demonstration later on in the video, but how I do it is I just braid my natural hair with the bulk hair for like 3 or 4 passes, and then I split that hair into 2 and twist down. It definitely takes some practice. I'll be honest, the first few were not perfect, but you don't have to worry about that. Like, you get better as you go. The key is grip and tension. Literally, not too tight, but not too loose. You want the twist secure without like pulling your scalp. But let's talk about the results. These twists look so natural. You'd think this was all my hair. And that's what I love about this style. It's convenient, it's protective, and honestly, it's just a confidence booster. Now let's talk about edges, because I know a lot of us feel like a style isn't complete without them. Personally, I do my edges whenever I feel like it. When I first started doing my hair, I always laid my edges, but over time I realized that the more natural the hairstyle is, you don't really have to keep them done all the time. Sometimes less is more, and it makes the mini twists look even more natural. I did flat iron my edges before styling just to smooth them out, and then afterwards I went over it with my Style Factor Edge Booster to lay them down exactly how I want them. When it comes to sealing the ends, I typically use some type of grease and I dip it in hot water. This one smells really good and it locks in moisture. I didn't seal in the twist on this clip just because I knew I wanted to make them longer later on down the line, and then I was going to dip them later on. After wearing my hair in a half up, half down, I wanted to show you all how my hair looks pulled up into a ponytail. Y'all, this is where you really see the fullness of the style. Now keep in mind, the fullness of your ponytail really depends on how much bulk hair you add and how big or small your parts are. The smaller the parts, the fuller they are, and the more natural your ponytail will look. But even all the way around, this looks like this is my hair. And that's what I love about these mini twists. You can style them in so many different ways and they still look super natural. You can rock it down or in a ponytail, or even accessorize it with like a scarf or a headband, and it looks effortless. After a few days, I decided that I wanted my twist to look longer and fuller. That's the reason I love HOTBRAIDS hair. You can get plenty of hair within the pack, so you can always go back and add more to the twist if you want a different look. Showing you how to add the bulk hair to the mini twist was kind of hard in this video. I take a small clean section of my natural hair in the back, split it into 3 pieces like I'm getting ready to braid. I add a small piece of hair to the middle and the right side of my 2 strands. From there, I braid down a little to secure the extension. Once I feel like it's snug at the root, not too tight, but firm enough to hold, I like to split the hair into 2 equal parts and begin twisting on the way down. The trick is to keep consistent tension on your twists so that they look neat, but not too much to where you're pulling at your scalp. It definitely takes practice, especially on the back of your head, especially when you can't really see, but once you get the hang of it, it's super simple. The best part about this technique is that once you're done, it looks like it's literally growing from your scalp. I started working on the front, and you can tell how seamless it is by just how the hair blends. I applied gel to all 4 sides of my part, combed it through, and then created my 3 subsections so that I can add the hair. After I went back and added more hair and made the parts a little bit smaller, you could literally see how gorgeous it is. Like, the hair blends so naturally, it looks like it could be my own hair. When I pull it up, you can see how full it is. It's so versatile and lightweight, and it looks super natural regardless of how you style it. To lock everything in, I went over my flyaways with foam and then I used grease for my ends. The grease doesn't only moisturize, but it also seals the ends and keeps them from unraveling. I end up dipping my ends into hot water just to help seal the twist and ensure that everything stays put. Taking the time to properly seal the ends makes such a difference in how long the style lasts, and it also keeps your twist looking neat and polished the whole time you're wearing them. So this is the full guide to installing mini twists with hot braids bulk hair. This style is affordable, versatile, and protective, and honestly it's just one of my favorites. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in this hair, check down in my description box where you can see all the details on it, and share this video with someone who's looking for their next protective style. And also drop a comment down below. Would you try mini twists with bulk hair? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Anyways, see you in the next video.